Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a long time again, and I'm sorry, but I've said this once, I've actually said it a million times, I'll say it again. This is just a hobby for me, so I just do it I upload videos when I really want to, and I haven't wanted to for a little while. I haven't actually been playing Sims much for a little while. I've been, chilling out, playing a lot of Stardew Valley, played a lot of 2 Point Hospital, got over that. What have I been doing? We played some Spider-Man because we got a PS4. I don't even know if I even mentioned that in my last video because my last video was like almost 2 months ago. But yeah, just been chilling out and working a lot and watching a lot of trash on Netflix. But yeah, how is everyone? It's been, like I said, a long time, and I have missed speaking to you all and I've missed uploading videos. Oh, we've already got a pause, that's great. Today I do have a lot of Halloween inspired builds coming up, but I just built this today and I wanted to get it out straight away, so I've ignored my complete backlog of things I need to record like voiceovers for, and just gone straight into this one. So it's like it's inspired by Get Famous and all sort of the Get Famous footage that I've seen. I've built it in Oasis Springs because it kind of reminds me of Del Valley. If I said that right, Del Sol, oh my god. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, like the LA, the new world that's coming with Get Famous. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Yeah, so this Oasis Springs kind of reminds me of it a little bit. You've got the palm trees and it's kind of like in a desert. Yeah, so I thought I would build in Oasis Springs. It's also my favorite world. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but it's my favorite world. I love the lighting. I love just how lush everything is, but, still being in the desert. And I love like mid-century design. I will shut up. I'll get to the point. Anyway, I wanted to build like a modern house, but something that's, what is the world in The Sims 3 called? It's like the city, but then you've got like the hills. It's like almost like Hollywood Hills where all the celebrity Sims live. I can't remember the name of the world. Oh, I'm having a brain fade today. It's a Sunday. I skip ahead a little bit in this video because I took my sweet ass time building this. I mean, what's new? But yeah, I really did. And I had a lot of trouble with these half walls. You'll see soon. But yeah, I just wanted to build a house that reminded me of those sort of houses that, had the big fencing that seemed really private and secure. I made use of like a few decor objects like the cameras, like the security cameras we've got. And yeah, these half walls just to add like an extra bit of privacy. I've put in some like block out curtains. I just wanted something that seemed more sort of focused on privacy. And it's not not a grand home. It's only a 1-bedroom home. It's big, it's spacious. There's a lot of room for working and a lot of room for music. I decided the Sim that lives in this house would be known for music, I suppose, because we've got a piano, I put in a guitar and a microphone, but there's like a little office in that. I so can't wait. Like, I hope that we can somehow like have a recording studio or something. I don't know, is the object already in the game? I don't know. Okay. The more I like share content and stuff on YouTube, the more people are going to realize that I actually know nothing about this game and I am actually an idiot. The problem is I tend to build like the same things over and over again, and I just don't branch out. So I'm just like, I don't know half the objects in the game. I could not tell you. I'm actually the worst. And gameplay wise, like, don't even get me started. I've mentioned this before, like I just struggle. Oh, we've got another pause. Great. But yeah, I just struggle so much with playing the game and maintaining gameplay, and when I do actually play the game and enjoy it, it's usually like doing something that I do all the time, like just the same career that I do all the time, the same sort of game. I don't know. That's why I really need to pick a let's play, like a challenge, and stick to it. So something like the Not So Berry, which I still have recorded. It's just I've got weird mic issues and oh, it's so exhausting. It's just not something I want to deal with, considering like this is something I do for fun and for a hobby. It's like I don't want to spend all my time fiddling around with mic settings because I'm not happy with it. I'd rather just do something that I'm happy with. And it's quite simple and easy. So if you understand what I mean at all, I don't know. I like going to effort, but then there's a point where it's like, that's too much effort and it's frustrating me. And yeah, anyway, I just clock out, like mentally it's like, I don't want to do this. But yeah, so here you can see me putting the cameras in. A little bit about the house, it's obviously modern, but I've gone for something that's more like luxury modern, I guess, rather than like the minimalist or like boho modern sort of things that I've been doing recently. So there are a few more luxury items, or what I would consider a luxury looking item in the build. So like we've got, you know, more focus on like fancy pendant lights and I don't even know, like I don't know. There's like a little area in the bedroom where it's like a little dressing room. We've got some like trophies on display. It's just a little bit more, I wouldn't even say grand, but just a little bit like a step up from what I would normally do as a modern build, which is literally every build that I do ever. Actually, that brings me to the next thing. I did build a not modern house. It's like sort of modern, but it's like what I would consider like a like American family home, like what I consider like an American family home. Anyway, it's a little bit cluttered, it's a little bit messy, like there's like 3 bedrooms I think, which is crazy for me. Might be 2 bed. No, there's 3 bedrooms, and it's all cluttered, and it's like obviously a family lives there, and it's, yeah, I like it a lot. So that will be my next video, and then I've got losing my voice. I've got like a witch creator sim, and then like a good and bad witch creator sim, I think. And then there's going to be a couple of other just like throw in like spooky creator sims. I said a little while ago I wanted to do like some fantasy style sims, and I went on a huge binge and I downloaded like horns and tails and wings, and I haven't used them yet, and they're just sitting there in my games. So there will be like a few like filler creator sim videos with like some cool like fantasy characters and some vampires and stuff. And then I've got a couple of builds. I've got a witch like cabin, which I'm actually really happy with. So that'll be uploaded. And then I was thinking of doing like little vampire loft sort of thing. If I can get all that out within the next couple of weeks, like while it's still October. Oh my God, it's October for like 4 days. Okay, maybe not that much. I don't know. We'll see. Do you still want to see spooky stuff outside of October? Like like spooky stuff just cancelled as soon as October ends? I don't know. But yeah, I've got a busy like few weeks coming up. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm making excuses, and I probably am, because I just don't like committing to things. But like I've been doing a lot of work. I've been working Saturdays as well, so I've been working Monday to Saturday, just having Sundays off. And by the time like Sunday comes around, I'm just like, I'm a zombie. My brain doesn't work properly, as if it ever does, but I just can't formulate sentences properly. All I want to do is like sit down, and like today, yesterday afternoon, last night, and today I've watched almost 5 Harry Potter movies. I went out on Friday night, and I was like, no, actually it was yesterday after work, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna buy like a Harry Potter box set. It was like $80, and I'm like, but I don't own it. Like I can't believe I didn't own a Harry Potter box set. I've got all like, you know, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I think that's all I've got in the term of box sets. I think I have Avatar, like The Last Airbender, the cartoon. Yeah, I think that's it. And I just can't believe I don't own the Harry Potter. I have over the years like bought Harry Potter on Blu-ray, and I don't know what's happened to it. They're just gone. We did a massive declutter. We're trying to like live minimalistic lives. So we did a massive declutter. We donated so many books, like it's so much money worth of Blu-rays and books and even video games that we donated, but like I was happy to, because it was being donated, it wasn't just being thrown in the bin. So hopefully people, you know, really appreciate what we've, you know, given away and donated. I think it was to Make-A-Wish or something like that. And yeah, somewhere I think in that process and moving, like I've moved 3 times in the past like 3 years. They're just gone. Like those Harry Potter Blu-rays are gone, and I didn't own all of them anyway. Excuse me. So I was just like, all right, it was $84 or something. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it. I was gonna buy it. It's pretty good for like 8 Blu-rays for like $84 here in Australia. That's actually a really good price, because normally they're like $40. Like new ones are about 40, which is ridiculous. That's why I don't buy movies. I just stream them completely not legally. Yeah, and like Netflix and that don't have Harry Potter. I don't know. I think it's good because is it Disney? No, it's Warner Brothers. I don't know how that, I don't know. There's some like contracting reason why Harry Potter's not on Netflix in Australia, I think. Anyway, And I noticed they've been playing it. Wow, this is such a ramble. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna finish my story. I have to finish it. They play Harry Potter on like aerial TV around Christmas time. Like they've started playing it already leading up to Christmas. And I was like, oh my God, I really want to watch Harry Potter. So I wanted to watch it that bad. I went and spent almost $100 on all the movies. Anyway, I've watched 5 of the movies like in about a day and a quarter. So not even a day and a quarter. And admittedly, I've fallen asleep through a lot of it. Yep. Called myself out. I'm a grandma. We all know this. But yeah, I've paid attention to most of it and I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, I've fallen asleep quite a bit because it's Sunday. I'm so tired. It's the only day I haven't had to like get up, shower, put makeup on, be presentable, use my brain. And I just become like a slug. Like that's the best description for what I am on a Sunday. It's just a slug. I got Uber Eats last night. I've just been eating leftover Uber Eats today. I've had probably like, I don't know, if my boyfriend ever hears this, he's gonna judge me so bad. But I've probably had about like 5 or 6 Diet Cokes or like Coke Zeros today. So much so that I had to crack open the box of Pepsi Max cans that we have because I drank all the Coke Zero that we had left. I haven't had any coffee today, just been living off the caffeine in Coke Zero. It's not as much as coffee, but yeah, there's still quite a bit. So I may or may not be sleeping tonight. I feel fine. I've had 1 glass of water, so I'm doing okay. But like my Coke Zero to water ratio is just so bad today. It's bad every day. You know, I'm thirsty. I'm like, I'll have a Coke Zero. It's no calories. It's fine. And it's like, bitch, you need to drink some water. You are dehydrated. Oh God. I don't know if anyone else is the same. When the weather gets warmer though, I freaking love water. Like I am a thirsty bitch for water. when it gets warmer. So it is starting to warm up and I'm starting to find myself leaning towards water a little bit more. But yeah, that's my completely irrelevant story that started with Harry Potter and ended up with water. Yeah, anyway. Back to the house, this little like walkway that I have on the left here, like a little, I don't know what do you call it, like a courtyard. I'm really, really happy with what I did with it. I did, like normally I would just put like outdoor plants in there, but I actually put like potted plants in there because I wanted it to look like, not an outdoor garden, but like a collection of plants just all thrown in one room. I don't know where I got the inspiration from. I saw something on Instagram and you might not like it. Like I understand if you want to, like if you do use this house in your game and you want to delete everything in there and pretend like it didn't exist the way it was in the first place, that's totally fine. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with what I did. It's just like a whole, like, I mean, you'll see when I do it and in the screenshots, just a whole lot of potted plants are thrown into one room. But I was thinking like, how cool would it be to just lie down on that like pathway on like a yoga mat, not actually do yoga, just lie on it and sleep, but just have all these like plants around you. The air would smell so good in there. Man, I love plants. I got a new plant actually. I got 3 new plants recently. I can't pronounce 2 of them. One of them's a ficus, or like a fiddle leaf fig. It's only a little baby one. Because I don't know if any of you like buy house plants or like a plant mum, as I call myself. But like fiddle leaf figs, because I don't know, have they always been this? I don't think they've always been this expensive. I think it's because they're like an on-trend plant. They're like an Instagrammable plant at the moment because you can like polish up the big leaves and they look so, so nice. Anyway, if you want to buy one that's like an adult size one, it's usually like a meter and a half. It's like $120 and I do not have $120 to spend on a plant. As much as I keep walking past this like florist plant place, it's really hard to say, that's near like the grocery store that I go to. Every time I walk past I'm like, I want one. I cannot drop $120 on plant. I would never forgive myself. So I bought a little baby one, and it's probably like it's probably like 45 centimeters tall, so it's not tiny, but it's going to take years to grow. So I'm really going to have to put some effort into it to, you know, keep it thriving, living its best life. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. And what else did I get? Yeah, there's like a little baby plant and then a prayer plant, I think it's called, or a peace. No, it's a prayer plant or something like that. I don't know the actual name for it, but I think the reason why it's called a prayer plant, and I don't know if this is, I haven't researched this at all. I could just be making this up, but like when the sun goes down, the leaves point up to the roof, like the ceiling. Because the first time I got it, I was like, is it dying already? Like, have I already done something to kill it? Because, you know, I gave it a little bit of water, I repotted it. I always repot my plants when I buy them. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I take them out of the pot I bought them in and put them in a bigger pot, usually, unless it like specifically says on the label, like prefers a small pot. Yeah, repotted it into this a little bit bigger. Gave it some water for like the new soil to like settle into it, not too much. And then within like an hour or two, the leaves like pointing, and I mean straight, like you normally leaves on a plant sort of like hang a little bit loose. This was like rigid, pointing straight up the ceiling, and I was like, oh my God, what the hell's happening? I didn't actually look it up. It's fine like now, because like the next morning I woke up and the leaves were back to normal. I was like, that is so weird. And then it did it again. So I think maybe that's why it's called a prayer plant, because it's like got that movement. I don't know, like it's praying. I don't know. But yeah, and the third plant I got, I just looked up the pronunciation, is a pilea. I always thought it was like a pilea or play. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's a pilea. They're like these little plants that have like little round leaves, and they look like an alien plant. It's really cute. I actually didn't repot that one because it came in like this cement pot, and I was like, I'm gonna leave it in there because I want it to be small and just like, it's just in the kitchen near a coffee machine, and it's just cute and it's just there and it exists and I love it. But yeah, pilea. I like listened to 3 or 4 different videos because I didn't believe it the first time. I was like, no, surely I'm not that far off. But yeah, I am just an idiot actually. So yeah, I'm doing the like little home office now. I decided to use those 2 get to work glass desks together to form like an L shape. Unfortunately, you can see like the glass overlapping, but other than that, like I'm assuming it's like a stainless steel like chrome outer edge thing doesn't overlap, and it looks really good. But yeah, I wish it wasn't so obvious that glass was overlapping. I probably could have put like a lamp or something there to sort of disguise it a bit more, but that's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I really like the way that turned out. I wish we had like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I wish we had some corner desks in the game, some like modular desks, and I wish we had like corner couches and modular couches, because I know we've got those booth couches, but they're too big. They don't look good in a house. I wish like the couches I've used, just like the plain ones. Oh, here I am. I'm doing my trick. I like to make modular couches out of like the long 3-seater couches, just because I don't know. The game just doesn't feel complete without it. I just feel like it would be really easy to add something that you could build and make into a modular couch. That was a weird sentence, but yeah, you know what I mean. And the same with desks. Like you can make like a modular desk. It could work the way that counters do. And I know we're probably not gonna get it in The Sims 4, but hoping like if we ever get The Sims 5, and I know that's a very, very long time away, like we're talking years, that's fine. But maybe that is an option in the future. Yeah, that would be super cool. But for now, like this doesn't look too bad. Like these couches fit really well together. There's some couches that you just can't make modular, like corner couches. Some you can, so yeah, looks all right. I think this is like a super cool, like chill area out here that I can just see being used by like a sim. I don't even know if this house is for a male or female sim, like could be any really, but I don't know, I'm just picturing like a cool like bachelor celebrity sim, like having these like cool ass parties in like the Oasis Springs summer out here, and it's like, I don't know, like dusk and the lighting's kind of, you know, like purpley, like sunset, and yeah, that's what I was picturing. Just a cool ass LA party, even though it's Oasis Springs. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with the screenshots. I'm really sorry if my commentary was off. It's been so bloody long since I've recorded anything. But yeah, I hope you like the build. It's on the gallery under the ID batarisims. If you like the build or the video or listening to me talk crap, give the video a thumbs up or whatever. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.